Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Jeff Conlon and I'm the founder and CEO of Ideas Money Art. We are a digital agency based here in sunny San Francisco, at least for today. And today we're going to talk about the 3 most common digital marketing mistakes that I see home service companies making. And they're really simple, but really damaging. Okay, let's get into it. So the first mistake that I want to talk about is being too reliant on your PPC, paid search or AdWords campaigns, however you want to call it. The second mistake that I see people making is not filling your funnel. We've all gone away from branding, and unfortunately, it's not a direct response. You're not going to get a really low cost per lead, but you've got to fill that funnel from the top, not just stay at the very bottom of the conversion part where PPC lives. And then the third thing is not taking Yelp seriously enough. And let's be honest, even if you don't think Yelp is a player in your market, it is. And there's one reason, and that's Google. And I'll explain what that means and also what that looks like. Okay, let's dig into it. All right, so 5-10 years ago, AdWords really started gaining a lot of traction. At that time, you as a home service company were probably still doing things like local cable television advertising, maybe some radio advertising. I wouldn't be surprised if there's direct mail that you're most likely still doing. But AdWords came along and basically replaced the Yellow Pages, and you were able to move those dollars straight into AdWords from the Yellow Page campaigns. And that was great, good riddance, right? But what's happened in the meantime is while AdWords was incredibly cheap and incredibly effective back then, it's gotten still effective, right? But more and more expensive. In the meantime, we've all become so reliant on the power and just the performance of it that we've stopped doing those other things, right? And TV is becoming less effective, which we'll talk about in another video. But the most important thing is we've started to filter out those other advertising and marketing opportunities that we had and channels that we had, to the point where now AdWords is holding this incredible burden because it's the most important part of your marketing and advertising. We have some clients who are, when they come to us, they're only doing AdWords, and they're saying, well, it's really getting expensive, and it's, we're just not growing like I want to be able to grow. And I'm like, well, yeah, you have one channel that's responsible for this, your entire business. Look at your advertising and marketing monthly budget. Look at your advertising and marketing plan overall. Look at it from a 10,000 foot view, if it even takes that. Maybe you can just climb up on a chair and see the fact that, look, all I'm doing is AdWords. I'm only spending in this one place. I used to do more SEO, but that's less effective. Obviously, those TV things that I used to do, I just can't do that anymore. It doesn't work, so why would I do it? Well, you shouldn't necessarily do it like you used to, but you've got to become less reliant on AdWords. And listen, here at IMA, we are AdWords experts. We've been doing AdWords since 2006, right? So we're 12 years in to doing AdWords, and we're incredible at it. And home service businesses, we have some that are getting leads as low as $10, even maybe $9.50 at this point, right? In this current month. But we have to be less reliant on that. So that's a key mistake. That's number one I see right now, is that people are just like, well, it's just AdWords or nothing. It's like, no, can't do it. Okay, number 2, biggest mistake I see is, while number 1 is being overly reliant on AdWords, the second one is not filling the funnel. Okay, well, what am I talking about? What's a funnel? Well, it's easy. Marketing funnel looks like any other funnel, right? So it starts at the top, it's really wide, and that's where you put your potential customers into the top of, and then you nurture them down what we call a user journey, all the way down to the point where they're right there at the bottom and they're saying, hey, I need your service, right? In home services, this is crucial because in some industries like plumbing or heating and air, they don't really need you until they need you. Right? So you can't really sell somebody a broken pipe if it doesn't exist. So what we need to do at the top is create that marketing funnel, create awareness. This is where things like Facebook campaigns and retargeting and what we call advanced display, programmatic campaigns, Instagram, right? All these different types of what we refer to as digital branding. These are the types of things you need to do so that your AdWords campaign, which is running way down at the bottom of that funnel, is churning out all those leads for you. Well, now you can make it perform even better because you're nurturing people down the funnel. So that's crucial. You got to understand, you cannot just rely on AdWords, like I said, mistake number 1, and you cannot not fill that funnel. You've got to start at the top, and you've got to nurture that user journey all the way down. The great news right now is that YouTube just announced that you're going to be able to start targeting television sets, right? So you can actually, from a device targeting standpoint, you can say, hey, YouTube, I want to advertise. I'm going to use this 30-second spot that I have, and I want to only show it on TV sets, meaning people watching YouTube on TV. which, let's be honest, that's basically watching TV. So now you can get back in the TV advertising game at a significantly reduced price. Okay? So mistake number 1, being too reliant on AdWords. Mistake number 2, not filling that funnel and not getting people to understand who your business is, not doing digital branding in the way that you used to do traditional branding, and making sure that your funnel is full. Mistake number 3, not taking Yelp seriously. A lot of our clients, when they came on, they're in smaller markets, for instance, and they might say, hey, you know what, Yelp's not a player here. Well, I'm going to show you something that disproves that idea. And the point of it is that Google, which, as you can tell, is a dominant theme in this video so far, right? Google and Facebook basically own digital advertising at this point. So let's just get over it. And what happens is Google is going to rank Yelp for your service keyword. So what does that mean? I used a plumbing reference earlier. We have a lot of plumbing clients, so let me talk about that. So if I'm a plumber and somebody searches for a plumber in their city, so plumber near me or some other variant of that keyword or key phrase, what's going to happen is Google is going to show Yelp results first, right? In fact, a lot of times in the top 10 organic listings, the top 10 organic listings, not only will they show Yelp, they're going to show Angie's List, they're going to show Home Advisor, they're going to show Thumbtack. So we've seen certain markets for our clients where half of those organic listings, 5 out of 10, are not even actual local businesses. They're aggregators, right? They're sites that are promoting those local businesses, right? But on their own site. And Yelp is the most prominent among them. And Google ranks Yelp usually in the top 1, 2, or 3 positions. We've even seen as many as 4 or 5 positions that are all Yelp at the top. So to your original point, hey, nobody uses Yelp in my market. Yes, but people in your market do searches on Google, right? And if they're doing searches on Google and they see Yelp in the first 1, 2, or 3 positions, guess what? They're clicking on Yelp. And if they get to Yelp and you've got 6 reviews with a 1.5 star rating, you're not getting their business. That's why it's incredibly important to take Yelp seriously. Get your reviews up. Get the volume of your reviews up. Talk to your techs. Put incentive plans in place. Not necessarily saying go in and beg for reviews. Yelp does not like that. But what you can do is basically when you have a happy customer, make sure that you let them know, hey, people love us on Yelp. Check us out. If you happen to want to leave a review, that would be great. Okay, you can't actually do an incentive, but you can do those types of things. So this is crucial. And more importantly, as you begin to get your rankings up, then you can actually work with Yelp, advertise on Yelp, and that just gives you some ability to get your competitors up your page, and you can get your ad on your competitors' pages, and it's a smart move to do something more strategic on Yelp. But first and foremost, don't take Yelp for nothing, right? You got to take them seriously, get your reviews up, get your ratings up, and watch your business grow. So let's recap really quickly. 3 biggest mistakes: being too reliant on paid search. AdWords is your friend, it is great, but it is not the end all be all. You cannot only do AdWords. Number 2, right? Not filling that funnel, not doing digital branding, not getting people aware of who you are in your marketplace and gaining market share before they get all the way down to that conversion point. So you gotta start filling that funnel and doing digital branding. It's crucial. And number 3, not taking Yelp seriously. Your customers are going to Yelp. They may not Yelp before they go out and get dinner every day. You may not be hearing about it from your neighbors all the time, but trust me, people are seeing reviews on Yelp. They're clicking on Yelp's listings when they're looking for your service. And if your service looks awful and just sucks on Yelp, guess what? They're not going to be your customer. So it's really easy to address those things. What we do at IMA is we use something called the digital marketing quadrant to address those 3 concerns specifically, and it solves those problems and allows our clients to grow their businesses exponentially. One of our clients since 2009 has grown from 4 million to 20 million. Not too bad. So IMA was the digital marketing quadrant, but for you to start out, all you got to do is start taking those 3 things that I said seriously and start looking into how you can get less reliant on PPC, how you can start doing some top of funnel digital branding. I'd start with Facebook at a low cost to begin and start taking Yelp seriously, get those reviews and ratings up. And if you do that, you're going to grow your business. If you want to hear more from me, or if you want to hear about our digital marketing quadrant, I'd be honored to talk to you. Just click on the link below and you can get in touch with us. In the meantime, have a great day and good luck growing your business.